so I can't believe it's already October and it's time for September favorites. This month really flew. I don't know about any of you guys, and I'm glad fall is here. I'm glad it's getting a little bit cooler, even though the weather has been a little funky around here. It's really cool that it's almost, I don't know, Christmas and the holidays are coming. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with skincare products that I wanted to share with you guys that I have been really loving for the month of September, or that I loved in the month of September to now. The first one, I forgot to share this last month. It's Purity Philosophy's Purity Cleanser. What is it called? It's the one-step facial cleanser, which I just got the sample at this is a $10 bottle from Sephora that I ordered actually, but I want to get the $19 or $20 bottle because it does an amazing job of cleaning off all of your eye makeup, even after you scrub your whole face. And I usually like to concentrate first in my eye area, but with this you don't have to rub too hard or nothing gets irritated. I usually like to kind of like wash around here to get my raccoon eyes out of the way, and then all over. But amazing cleansers, one of the best cleansers I've ever used. So if you guys haven't gotten the chance to try it, and if you feel kind of hesitant to try it, just try the $10 bottle first. I promise you guys will not regret it, and you probably will go out and get some more of the big bottle. The big one is double. This is only 3 ounces. 3 fluid ounces. So I think the other one is like maybe 9 or 10. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Another cleanser that got my attention from the drugstore this time is the Neutrogena Deep Clean Long Last Shine Control Daily Scrub, which is this one. And this is perfect for me. It's new, so I'm not sure if any of you guys have even had a chance to get it out in your drugstore yet. It does a really good job of cleaning all of the makeup and gunk off of your face at night and in the morning in the shower. But most of all, it does, I know it's kind of too soon to say because I've only been using it for about 3 weeks, but I have seen an improvement with my T-zone area. It clears away 85% of built up oil, and it's got, it's got rice protein in it, shine free for hours, and this one's the 4.2 ounce from Neutrogena. The bottle looks like that, and on the back it says, so effective it instantly absorbs 85% of built-up oil that can clog pores and lead to excess shine, which is absolutely true. It visibly prevents shine from coming back for hours. So it's not like a permanent thing, but it is going to help you kind of decrease the oiliness throughout the day for a better presentation of your makeup too. So I love that stuff. I highly recommend you guys get it if you can. I think this was only like $5 or $6 at Walmart or Target. So good stuff. Another product that I have been in love with and that I will probably repurchase forever is Clinique's Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, which this is like the moisturizing gel. This is a part of the 3-step skincare system that Clinique offers, but I only got this one from Sephora because I don't think I need the other ones. I don't have like a huge bad acne problem. It's very dry to dry combination skin, clinically formulated, allergy tested, 100% fragrance free, works to soften, smooth, and improve the texture and condition of your skin. Apply twice a day, which I do, morning and night. So yeah, if you guys do get a chance to pick this up at your Clinique counter, department store, or Sephora, this was, I believe, how much is this? I forget. I want to say it's less than $20 or $24, I want to say. It's really, really good stuff. I highly recommend it for day and night moisturizer. So another thing that I picked up from Sephora the last time I went is a little $10 benefit, sample collection with the don't spray it, don't stray it little sample, an RSVP creaseless little eyeshadow base, and erase paste. And the reason why I wanted to get that was because of the erase paste. This one is number 2 medium, which is a really medium to light concealer, and it's very creamy. I've used a little bit of it because I'm still in love with my Studio Fix Sculpt from MAC, which is what I'm wearing right now for my concealer. But this is a really good job. It's kind of comes off on my skin of a pinky tone, but I really like it. I think it has really good coverage, and I've been using it like on and off with the MAC concealer. So I like that stuff. Erase Paste from Benefit. So one of my favorite lip combinations for this month that I have been using when I feel like putting lipstick on or feel like putting lip gloss on. These two I like together very much. It's Rimmel's Pink Chic in 220. It's one of their Moisture Renew lipsticks, which is amazing. It reminds me of the Maybelline Sensations, remember Pink Please? The texture of it and the formulation is amazing. It's very soft, your lips don't get dried out. It's very, very moisturizing, as it says. It's a Moisture Renew formula. So this, which I'll swatch right here. I'm such a bad swatcher, I'm sorry. Alongside with Young Thing from MAC, which I got from my CCO. It's a lip gloss from MAC. It's got really pretty gold and pink sparkles on it. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell. You can't. But anyways, I'm going to apply it on. Let's do this. Apply it on top of. See, it's really pretty together. Oh, you guys can't tell because I didn't mix it, but I have that combination on right now. Let's put a little bit more. So it gives you like a really light nudie pink type of palette, but you don't have to put gloss over it. This without gloss is very pink, but I really like Young Thing to wash out a lot of my bright pinks. It does a really good job of doing that without looking too much or too bright or never too pale either. Even though it looks like a really pale nude lip gloss, it looks like a concealer actually. I mean, look at that next to the concealer, right? It's very identical. You would think, you know, without it saying MAC lip gloss, that it'd be a concealer. Minus the glitter, of course. Another thing that I've been loving for my eyes as far as eyeshadows is the Sleek Palette in Storm number 578, which Beauty Crush, who is Samantha here on YouTube, if you guys all know, I'm sure all of you guys are already subscribed to her. She is she's one of my favorite YouTube beauty gurus to watch. She's just fun, funky, beautiful. Her personality is so much fun, and she's very humble and very sweet. And we did a swap a couple months ago. I forget when. I think early this year we did a swap, and she got me a Sleek palette, which I requested, and I feel like I just watched her September favorites, and she said she was running out of Airy Fairy, which I got her from Rimmel from here in the US, so thinking of sending her a few more there to the UK. But these are the colors of the Sleek palette, and I have been using this brown one right here, and mainly this purple one right there. Can kind of bring it closer, but the mirror's right there, so I don't want to blind you guys. So these are the colors. They're very pretty, and they are so super pigmented. I'm wearing the kind of on my eyes right now in the inner corner. I'm wearing the light pink one, which is this one right here. Oh, you can't tell. And this purple one right here is what I'm using on my crease. But it looks brown, but it actually is purple. But it's a very neutral combination. These are so pigmented, and you can use it to foil out, so you can apply from the brush wet, from a wet brush, and apply it onto your lids, or you can apply it dry for a really nice just pop of shimmer. They're all pretty shimmery, so you gotta be careful. And they do, since they're very pigmented, they do fall out a little bit right in this area, so you got to be careful touching that up right after you apply your whole eyeshadow look. But yeah, that is that. A couple more things, let's see, that I've been loving is the Sephora Crayon Fix Sourcils Brow Sculpting Pencil. And I got this from Sephora. It's just their brow. This is another one, a second one that I had, but I haven't shared this with you guys. It's just a brow pencil that comes off really nice and natural. Mine is in color Claire Light. That's that, and I'll swatch it. So you guys can darken it or lighten it. So depending on, you know, the color of your hair, whatnot, you can control it dark or light. So that's what I like about that from Sephora. Another favorite of mine, which I've been in love with, is Laguna's. I always do that. NARS's Laguna Bronzer, which all of you guys already have heard millions of things about, because I'm probably the last one who bought this product from NARS. And it's just a really gorgeous bronzer. You can use it for an all-over bronzer. Pop it on the top of your cheeks for a really nice, pretty light shimmer color, if you don't feel like putting bronzer or highlighter, this would do the job, I think, for both. I do like using this a little bit for blush sometimes. Just make sure you don't over apply it because you're going to look all dirty and muddy and your face is just not going to look very pretty at all. But I love that from NARS. Definitely would repurchase that, but I think I've got enough I don't need too much of this. I don't use much at all. I just need a little bit of product on my brush and, you know, dab it on accordingly, but you definitely don't need to purchase or use so much of it unless you're a huge bronzer or, you know, blush type of gal, but I love it. And I don't think I have to buy any more for a while with this, so I think I'm good for a while. A couple more things. I have run out of my Urban Decay primer, UDPB, Urban Decay primer potion. So what I have been using and went back to is Max Painterly, just that, which is amazing. Very awesome. I wish this was, sometimes I like to use it as like a light concealer as a touch-up, as long as I powder over it. Obviously not too much because it's not a concealer, but I do like to apply it right here below my lower lash line also. But such a good canvas for eyeshadows. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better type of primer from MAC, which, you know, this is probably like my third or fourth of all time. But I do still like my Urban Decay primer potion. I just needed to switch it up a little bit, so had to go back to Painterly by MAC, which I'm sure you guys have all used or tried or heard of once upon a time here on YouTube. Another thing that I have been loving for when I'm getting like spotted breakouts or anything like that is a Clarisil's Ultra Rapid Action Treatment Cream. This one is the tinted one, which you can't really tell. It is tinted, like so, right there. It's got like the foundation type of coloring, but it's supposed to visibly reduce spot size and redness in as little as 4 hours, and it contains 10% benzoyl peroxide, which is the main ingredient for every acne medication that is good out there. So I highly recommend that. It definitely does the job if you guys are looking for just like a quick temporary spot treatment. But yeah. Okay, so the final thing I wanted to share with you guys for my September favorites is one that I've already shared with you guys in the past, but just last month or the month of September and maybe the month before that, this is like my go-to palette for as far as eyeshadows. And besides the fact that I have been loving the sleek palette that Sam gave me, this palette, you guys probably all know and will recognize, is the Coastal Scents Warm Palette, the 88 Warm Palette. Mine is a mess, so I don't even know if I can open it because I don't want it to get all over the computer. But there, as you guys all recognize the colors. This, I don't really dabble into the whole grays and smoky dark areas, but the neutrals, the purples, the browns, all of that I use on a daily basis. As you guys can probably tell, they're all pretty much dug into. But they're amazing. I know it's going to last me a long time, and it already has because I've been using it for months, and I still have so much of it left. But if you're a neutral kind of girl and you guys haven't had the chance to check Coastal Scents out or anything, or purchase anything from there, I highly recommend the 88 Warm Palette from them. They do have new palettes that I haven't even gotten a chance to visit or purchase in a while, just because I have so many eyeshadows and I'm trying really hard not to spend any more money on eyeshadows, even though they're very tempting, especially the Urban Decay palettes. But pick this one out if you're having a hard time, you know, and you're more of a neutral kind of girl. There's a few purples in here, but if you're more of a smoky night to day eyeshadow wearer, I highly recommend this palette from Coastal Scents. So yeah, I believe those are my favorites. I know there were a little more than usual. I know there was more than, oh my god. I know there was a little bit more than usual this month because I haven't done a favorites, I think, in a long time, a favorites video in a long time. But I hope that you guys enjoy that and find it a little interesting. If you guys have any questions on any of the products that I mentioned, I'll mention everything down below. Or try to at least, so I don't forget anything. I'll try to jot them all or type them all down now. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend and a great week ahead, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.